to the What I Would Do show, the show where we get together, throw hypotheticals at the wall, and see what sticks. I am your host, Reno, and with me is my beautiful co-host,
Wulp.
and we also got...
I guess it's me now. It's Crow, the resident shit goblin.
And today we got a few hypotheticals at the ready, burning to go. But first, let's what have y'all been up to since the last recording? And we'll just continue the order, starting with Wolf.
I've been playing a lot of PSO2, like an unhealthy amount of PSO2. Like I've been trying to hit level cap, which I have, right? But now I have to get like all the rest of my characters at 75. But like, minimizing sleep and maximizing playing time is like what it's about right now, because who needs 7 hours of sleep, you guys know.
Definitely been there before, although it hasn't been absorbing me as hard. I need to just delete my character. No, not delete my character. I want to play with you guys though, because you guys are actively playing it versus my other friend. Crow, what have you been up to since the last recording?
Maybe I should actually download that game. People keep talking about it. Anyways, I've mostly just been doing, general Dungeons and Dragons, Pokemon Tabletop United stuff. Dealing with some other issues, but I'm not gonna worry about that right now.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Some issues you just leave to the imagination. And I needed my document reopened. There we go. All right, so let's go ahead and hop into it. I rolled the highest today, so that means I get to start the order, I guess. So, I'm gonna go with... I feel like this question would be better for Crow, but I'm gonna give it to Wolp because I'm more interested in Wolp's response, because I know Crow is just like... This is probably just what Crow would do on a daily basis anyways. So Wolp. So Wolp, you can live in any video game world, right? Any video game world whatsoever. But you're the antagonist.
Oh no. I have to be the bad guy?
Mm-hmm.
What? You should have preloaded me with this question. There's so many games where like the bad guy. Oh no. Okay, okay, I'm thinking, let's think about video games, right? Like the bad guy doesn't get it like the worst, like maybe he becomes a good guy, and there's not a lot. Most of the time he dies because of his diabolical plan to end existence and him being in existence, it's the same ending for him if he wins or if he loses. Jesus, a video game? Okay, let's think back to the last few video games I played. He died a horrible death. Pretty sure he was killed by like a group of kids on bikes. I'm gonna have to go with... Can it be anime? Can I choose anime? God. Okay, a video game bad guy. Like when I think of Ganondorf, there we go. Easy. Ganondorf. Just because he lives for such a long time before like Link grinds through all these levels and kills like all of his like mini bosses, and he just has this whole dark kingdom to himself, and he's like raised by a bunch of like hot Amazons, like this, I'm gonna die. I'm a bad guy, but at least like, I'm living the good life for a cool minute, If I play my cards right, I just don't kidnap Princess Zelda, and then I might be able to just, raise to power some other way.
All right, so you go to become Ganondorf, right? You're like, I want to be Ganondorf. I want to be Gandorf, Legend Zelda. I want to be Gandorf, and then the powers that be are like, sure. And then they throw you in, and you wake up, and you're inside of an egg. It's all dark all around you, and you realize that you only have the shadow form of Ganondorf from Link's Awakening.
Oh, I can't be other Ganondorf.
Nope, your life is now, you are trapped inside of this egg.
Okay. Well, something's gotta happen to hatch me. All right, I believe in balance. Okay, with all light comes evil. So somebody's gonna come around and fuck it up, and then I'll be able to live the good life with my hot Amazonian moms. So yeah, I'm just gonna. I guess I'll just. I mean, that's all I can really do is I can wait there, or else I'm just going to try to channel. Wait, do I have the Triforce yet? Does the Triforce power? Can I break out?
Sure, we'll say you have the Triforce of Power.
All right, I'm breaking the egg. It's like the Infinity Stone. Anything can be done with enough might.
All right. So you break out of your egg. You're nice and free now. But there's gotta be balance. When there's evil, there's gonna be good. So Link might be born a little bit early, but it's a speed runner.
Oh no. Okay. All right. So I, as Ganondorf Commander in Chief, okay, right? See, the thing is that like Link had too many options. Okay, I'm taking all of the relics he gets. Like his boomerang and like his hook shot. I'm putting them in one place. Okay, so there's nothing for him to grind to. He's just gonna be doing dungeons, getting to the end, and there's gonna be no ending like treasure. Right. And then when he finally gets to me, because, The Legend of Zelda isn't an experience-based game unless it's kind of like, the Breath of the Wild. Right. But then he's going to get there and he's not going to have his hook shots. And what is Link without hook shots? Easy. Kill him. Light, arrow, dark arrow. He doesn't have it. I'm the king of darkness.
I got bad news for you, Wolf Buddy. The version of Ganondorf you are, the thing that damages him is a charged sword circle.
Aren't I like an evil like warthog also?
Yeah, you're like an ugly fat pig with a trident.
You see,
and we can summon fire bats.
I've seen the error of my ways. My mindset is that I'm waiting for him. No, I'm hunting. All right, I'm going around. I'm murdering kids. If you're having kids, I'm just murdering them because I don't need the hero of life to be born. And if he gets reincarnated into something, he's gonna be an old man. And those are the odds I'm taking with. I'm the king of darkness.
Oh man, straight to death to all children.
All kids, right? And then it's gonna be like, I heard in the Kokiri village that there's a child being born alive. Like, I guess we have to burn the whole village down, right? I guess that's just what has to happen. I know it's happening. Time to burn the village down. I'm sorry, it's gonna happen. I just need to live my life with my hot Amazonian moms for as long as I can before I get slayed.
All right, you've exterminated all of the children.
All of them.
So the goddesses do eventually say, all right, we've just got to give this Triforce of Courage to somebody. And it ends up in the hands of I Am Error. And he glitches right into that room where you put all of the artifacts together.
Well, I mean, we're having the good fight. We're having the good fight. Oh, ma, Shinderu, I'm already dead,
You lived your life as long as you could by being a tyrant.
You have to kill the kids. You don't always have to kill the kids, but sometimes, like, when destiny, it's extermination.
I find it interesting how at first you're like, maybe I can end up being like the good guy, switch sides, to going to exterminate all of the children.
Yeah, a bit of a jump there.
See, but, right, giving the benefit of the doubt, how many times has Link tried to reason with Ganondorf? Never. He's always came in with the right equipment to kill him. So technically, I'm the victim. I'm just trying to save my life.
I think it's a little hard to communicate when your vocabulary consists of
yeah.
Ah!
Come on, man. Come on.
At least Ganondorf gets some text boxes, damn. Oh, all right. Good go at it. Let's go ahead and rotate to Wolf's question.
All right. Well, I mean, we are on this topic of slaying the king. So I will present to you, Crow, right? You are tasked with slaying the king, right? And as the ability that I give you, right? You are a mighty summoner, all right, of mighty power, right? But the mighty power is that you can now summon armored Muppets. They're sentient, and you cannot despawn them.
So I just need a quick clarification. This isn't going to be for the red flag. Do the Muppets have to be attached to my hands, or are they just?
No.
Okay.
They are
Okay.
standing. They're just little, they're tiny. You got Kermit the Frog. He's there with his gladius and his shield and his little his hat that's made out of metal. But they're definitely Muppets with not that much strength.
Is his hat made of metal?
Yeah. Helmet. That's the word.
Oh, what are my constraints? Where can I summon these Muppets?
You can summon them at will. You do have let's say like an average mana like pool. It's not like you can Naruto shadow clone 100 of them out and overwhelm them. Let's say you can do about like 4 a day. Four Muppets a day.
Do I need a line of sight to the summoning, or can it just be like generally anywhere near me?
Generally anywhere near you.
Okay,
All right.
I got it. So here's what I do. I walk up to the king and say like like just the general audience of the king. You come up, you kneel, you like say like your question or your concerns and whatnot.
Sure.
And I summon Muppets in his lungs.
He's also a magical being, so you can't do that. All right, he's. God damn it, Crow! You imagine the king choking, and then there's just puppet frog legs just like flicking around out of his throat. He's the king. Yes, he's the. Yes, he's also slightly magical, so he can stop things immediately happening to him.
Since I can't directly summon Muppets into the king's lungs, we're just gonna go with the slow and steady route. I'm gonna, get really good at being sneaky, right? And every night after the king goes to bed, I summon a Muppet in his room and leave. Every night, right after he goes to bed.
All right, so you start doing that, right? You're popping the Muppets into the king's room before he goes to bed. It's going oh so well. But then what's that? The Muppets, they're getting into an argument. There's not enough room behind this bed after a while, and they're gonna start flopping their puppet limbs all around. Middle of the night, King's gonna wake up. He's gonna see the Muppets, and he's gonna start taking care of them. He's gonna start checking behind his bed.
All right. So now I start summoning Muppets in other places to drive him crazy. Just one at a time when he's least expecting it. If he finds them, that's his problem. That's not my problem anymore.
I like this approach. No longer is it an issue of getting the Muppets to directly kill him. You're just driving him crazy.
I haven't slept for 10 days. The Muppets.
I mean, you know how loud Muppets are. Muppets are so loud. He's just gonna be enjoying like a nice roast chicken dinner in his banquet hall, and then there's just gonna be a musical number. Muppet pops straight out of the hole of the chicken, starts singing to him, like.
Damn. I guess you could call that one double stuffed, huh?
Oh, jeez.
All right, what's my next red flag? What will stop the Muppetmancer?
Well, I would assume that like the king is just like at some point he's just tearing these things apart, and thing is that like they survive to the point to where they think they're human, so they just stop existing when they're torn apart because they think that they're dead. Because Muppet logic, right? He's gonna be on the hunt for like this person who has to get close enough to to summon Muppets. So he's asking all the mages to start sensing for you. So now he's on the hunt for you, like all they do.
Now that he's aware of me, there's been multiple counts of people seeing him tearing these Muppets apart, right? Because he's just tearing them apart. Yeah. I'm gonna take like a nice month-long break. Just gonna go to like a different city. I'm just gonna start making like a bunch of Muppets, and then I'm going to start posting, nice little hand-drawn flyers, calling the king a tyrant, working for Muppet rights because he is obviously abusing these sentient creatures.
I love how it's like, let's drive him crazy, and now let's throw him out of power the political way.
I'm gonna get like nice and friendly with like one of the neighboring kingdoms. We're gonna have the Muppets be helpful and nice. Look, they're just little buddies singing along. That king over there, he's just killing them, just on site killing them.
Wait, you'd be able to incite that so quickly too, because like your protest line would come up, you would just spawn a Muppet by the king, and he'll be like, "Oh fuck, not again!" Rip.
Super frame. Kings overthrown. There's no way. Why wouldn't you love the Muppets? They're out here like singing inside, fucking like stores and stuff, helping people stock stuff, and
They don't even need to eat.
And they don't. They're perfect helpers. Like this is
Yeah,
like
I
actually
think-
the origin story to Muppets.
Yeah, I think Muppet Society is definitely a solid play. Beautiful, beautiful. Excellent twist we have applied to this one.
All right. So we've got so far we've got Whoop getting killed by Mr. Error Glitch Man to put everything all together. We've got the Muppet Uprising, and so these are all pretty like grand scale, like big things. So for my question for Reno, let's tone it down a little bit. So for the rest of your life, every day a thing shows up in your backyard. The thing is determined by a letter. So what letter would you choose for the thing to show up in your yard every day?
It's chosen by a letter.
The first letter of it. We'll stick to the first letter in English, so there's no like shenanigans with like translations and whatnot.
Sure. All right. I'm gonna make a mistake. I'm gonna pick C.
C. All right. So you go to bed, you wake up. You are now the proud owner of a pet crocodile, since it just shows up in your yard. Just full length Florida crocodile in your yard.
How aggressive is this crocodile?
It seems pretty chill until it's hungry.
Oh, cool. Okay, wait, this is actually a win-win for me. All right, so my dad has a wiener dog, right?
Oh no.
I've lived with this dog for 5 years. And I can't leave my room without him barking at me. Right? Like this dog hates my guts for no reason. But maybe I guess I know the crocodile's first meal, huh?
Oh no.
Watch
the crocodile and wiener dog both be friends. That's my red flag. The crocodile and the wiener dog are actually the really good friends, and they both now bond over you leaving your room. Have you ever heard a crocodile
the crocodile
bark before?
hates me too now.
Yes.
Oh.
It didn't, but then it met the wiener dog, and then they both had a good.
All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to shelter myself up, make sure I'm in a scenario where nothing can get to me, but I can still see the backyard. Because at some point, a combat rifle is going to spawn in my backyard. And that's going to be my answer.
All right. It's now day 2. Something new spawns. Now, for the crocodile, it gets a nice big old bag of cocaine, and it eats the shit out of it. And now, you've got a cracked up crocodile attempting to break into your house.
What the fuck? I don't. This might be above the pay grade. This might be above the pay grade of animal control.
Hello, animal control. Hi. I have a pet crocodile who is on a cracked out rage right now. I believe he's allied with my wiener dog that I own also.
They're just making a big mess of it, sir. Okay. So either I have to be bunkered up so well that they can't break into where I am, and good luck everyone else, or I go over to the other room, grab that crossbow, and take aim. Like we have the means. I got a crossbow. I got a sword. Like I gotta go hunting at this point. Have you guys ever had gator jerky? It's okay.
I'm just imagining like that is a situation I never want to be in, where I have to take a crossbow to a cracked out crocodile. I've seen somebody shoot a crocodile and the bullet just bounced off. Or maybe it was an alligator. Was it crocodile? So want to give me a quick reference crocodile to alligator statistics?
I think
we don't know what King K. Rool is, but he can reflect things with his stomach.
I think it's based on like saltwater versus freshwater and like the alignment of our teeth, but I don't remember which is which. So
Yeah, I couldn't tell you. They are the same damn lizard with minor differences, and I'm sure someone who studies anatomy would be like, actually, but yeah,
I mean, I don't think we have a comment section or anything, but feel free to inform us.
yeah, true. Yeah, we should probably get an email put together for this. Well, plugs at the end will tell you how to contact us, so there's that.
Well, what's your red flag for the?
My red flag for this crocked out crocodile fight. Well, okay, see, so like you're armed up, you're ready to fight this crocodile head on, right? And he's got his assist partner, the wiener dog, okay? But
Yeah.
okay, because the alligator is an alligator of such, it has alligator tactics, okay? So you're outside, it's cracked out cocaine gorilla tactics to now bury itself inside of your yard, and now you have I've never seen your yard before, but in my head the ground is loose enough for him to bury himself, so now you're just fighting him, and he's now a desert boss, John, like Diablo's type desert boss.
Nibble snarf.
Okay, so now, okay, but wait, actually, really though, like, what is a nibble snarf if not just a fucking cocained out crocodile that digs? All right, you have forced my hand. What I'm going to do then is I'm gonna remember my days, remember my 1,000 hours in Monster Hunter games, and I'm gonna take my sword, I'm gonna take my shield. Now, mind you, my sword. Okay, the sword's like legit enough. My shield is from Legoland. So I'm gonna take my sword and shield, and I'm going to channel my inner Monster Hunter, and I'm just gonna be prepared. I got my guard points on. I know my frame data. I'm just gonna be really agile. You guys got any potions though? I could use some mega potions.
There's cocaine if you there's abundance of cocaine.
I could just find some cocaine on the floor from where they fucked up the bag. You're right. So I'll bring a boba straw.
All right. It's Monster Hunter time. You're Monster Huntering things, but you're just used to fighting monsters. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
When the cavalryman shows up on the crocodile's back.
The cavalryman on the crocodile's back. Okay.
It's got his shield, its lance. He's ready for you.
Oh no.
All right. I have one last solution. So I need to develop a skill that has never before been seen in a human being, right? So what I need to do is give up my soul, right? And become a long distance teleportation necromancer. And I'm gonna get Steve Irwin in this bitch. Now what you got?
I've watched enough Steve Irwin to know, Sir Elric, that you won.
That's plenty of red flags. We brought Steve Irwin back. This is an absolute win.
There's no way that the crocodile hunter is losing against the crocodile. There's logic, you guys, here. There's actual rules to the world at play here. There's no magic.
I mean, I definitely know one I would say happens, but I think this is a good stopping point.
That's fair. Out of curiosity, though, just because I need to hear it now, what would you have said?
Oh, you're a necromancer now, right?
Yeah.
So just plop a nice little cathedral in your front yard, open all.
The damn church, the true villain of every JRPG. All right. Pretty good. All right. Until next time, everybody. I'm Reno.
I'm Wolf.